Hey sports fans, John Sherry here. Welcome to another edition of Motivated, and today we're looking at how to get to the top, and that's where I've come today. This is Hengistbury Head. It's in the south of the UK, right next to the most glorious Christchurch Bay, and it's a fantastically beautiful winter's day. So I've hiked up here to come to the top to show you how to get to the top. This place is natural beauty. It's 12,500 years old. The first settlers came here, hunter-gatherers from the Stone Age, and through most of the last 12,500 years it stayed the same, as beautiful as ever, the most fantastic 360-degree views. And that's why I think this is the best place to come to teach you about getting to the top. How do you get to the top? You may be starting at the bottom, or you may be at the lower standards and you want to get to the higher standards, or you want to get to the very top. How do you do it? Well, let's look at this diagram. This is how most people would get to the top, they'd say. If you were getting to the top of a mountain, you'd probably think, that's the way to get there. If I start here, I work my way to the top. To most people, that's the obvious route, the quickest route from A to B, from the bottom to the top. That's what everyone wants in the modern world today, to get to the top, by starting at the bottom and working their way straight up. Now, some people might have wise heads and say, well, the real way is to go there and get a nice easy attack. If I get a nice easy attack at the summit, I can get there easier. But that again isn't the way, because first of all, this is too direct. What happens if it doesn't work? You lose impetus. You begin to lose confidence. It's too hard. And you can't see the terrain. That terrain could be very wild. It could be very difficult. Most importantly, there's more people on that route trying to get to the top. It becomes a push and a crush. This way, not so bad. Take it a step at a time. But again, it's very steep, it's very difficult, and you're trying to do it in 2 moves. You can't make success in just 2 moves. How do you really get to the top? Well, on the back, I'm going to show you. Excuse me. This is how they climbed Everest. This is how Everest was conquered. And if you've got an Everest in your life, this is how you conquer it. You start and you do base camps, little short-term goals to get to. And what they did is they started from the back. There's the summit. Where's the best place to get to the summit from? And they built a base camp there. And they worked their way back and from the middle and joined it up. So if that's your dream, that's your goal, and this is where you're starting from, how do you get from your goal? What's a step back from your goal? If you were maybe the club champion, or the world champion, or the world record holder, what do you need to be doing not long before that? And work it back in base camps, but also start from the bottom. If I'm just playing in my local club, how can I be club champion? Then British champion, or American champion, or national champion, and work it up in base camps. Because if you can work your way slowly and surely, you'll get there. Saving energy, setting new targets, moving to the next level, because climbing to the top isn't about one big effort, it's about continuous, shorter movements from place to place to place. So when you get to the top, just like I've got to the top today, isn't it a great view? You look and think, I've made it, and I'm going to take in this enjoyment. So I'm going to say goodbye to you. I'm going to be back soon with a little Motivated, but I'm going to say to you, just for a few seconds, take in the view.